Hello everybody, this is Carrie, your Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Farmington Hills, Michigan. I am filming this on Saturday, May 2nd. I'm not 100% sure when I am going to post it, but as I told you guys, I'm going to be doing just a variety of my hobbies now. Scrapbooking, card making, journaling, Bible journaling. So you're going to see a lot of stuff going on now that it's not going to all be strictly Stampin' Up. Although, whenever possible, I'm going to be using my 25 plus years worth of Stampin' Up products. And yes, I am still a Stampin' Up demonstrator. You can shop at memoryinkers.com. It'd be greatly appreciated. I am not affiliated with any of these planner groups or any other groups, just Stampin' Up. So, all right, so I am going to, this is my planner layout. I am going to, I used a different year, so that's why you see white on these, but they're going to get covered anyway. But I want to show you what I did. Now, I pre-cut everything, and I could stick everything on our adhesive sheets. So I'm going to try that, and I've been using our awesome multi glue, which I love. You guys know I love it. But I don't want things to be super sticky, you know, oozing out of my date book. So we're going to try that. And I have pre-cut a bunch of things. See, y'all don't have to sit here and watch me fussy cut. All of this paper is from, I think this may no longer be available. You might be able to find it at memoryinkers.com and look. It might be on clearance, or it might still be available, but this pack is called, I don't even know. Here it is. Florals in Bloom. It also came as a scrapbook kit. You can see in here. I haven't even used them yet. I don't know why. It came with stickers, and I think there's a whole, or was a whole scrapbook layout thing with that. So you can find that on my Stampin' Up! Website. Anyway, so I'm going to be using some of that, and then I'm going to show you some of the other pages that I've done in my journal, or my planner. So May is my birthday month. So I'm going to be, I started out with, well, you can kind of see on this side, I started out with using stickers I had available from my Erin Condren journal. I have a lot of them, and I really do like them. These are actually, these are from her too, I believe. But then I started using all of this paper, so I added little bits in so that this week wouldn't look out of place. You'll understand when I show you the other pages. So what we're going to do is, and I don't know why, I always forget what side of this is the sticky side. So give me just a second to figure it out. What side is sticky? This side is sticky. Okay. So I'm going to pull this down. I'm going to just pull it all the way off. And I'm going to add this on here. I'm going to set it right on the edge. Normally what I do with this paper from Stampin' Up! Is I cut stuff out, or I don't cut the stuff out before I put it in here in this sticker book. I wait. So I'm just lifting this up so that all those pieces can get stickered too. And then I have little flowers that I want to get sticky that I'm going to be putting on also. Let me see if I can squeeze all three of them in here. Yes. So I'm going to cover this back up just so that I can rub it and get all the sticky, and I don't think this is in camera. I try to go around what I'm doing because it kind of breaks the adhesive. It's supposed to anyway. Sometimes it works great, like if you have a flat line right there. but sometimes you go around some of these more fussy cut pieces, and it doesn't necessarily want to break. It wants to, you know, stringy. You'll see when I pull it up. Okay, so let me remove this now. And this big long piece, which doesn't have any sticky right there. I don't know why. I just didn't grab it. But there will be leftover sticky for me to put on there. See what I mean? This kind of stuff is very irritating. So I'm going to put some on there and see if it stays. But you want to get that off. And generally you can pull it off with your fingers. And you can use your adhesive eraser piece. But I'm going to have to go over this whole page when I'm done because it's hard to see. I don't know if you guys are seeing them, but I'm kind of holding it in the lighting where I can see where some of the sticky. So that's why I have mixed feelings about using it for this particular item. I think this goes the whole, does this go the whole page? No, it starts up here and goes to the bottom. So just going to line that up. Oh, see, I don't like that. Let's see if I can get it up. It may not let me, even though I just, oh, it's tearing. I'm going to pause and I'm going to get my undo so I can undo it. Okay, so I've done the undo, which is probably good. If you've never used undo before, okay, this is what it is. It doesn't smell pretty, but this will all dry like looking like normal. So I still have some adhesive on here, but I'm going to deal with it. I am not going to use it again. I think these are the last ones I'm going to use just because I'm doing this differently than I normally would on a card. I think I'm just going to do things a little differently. So, so for these, I'm kind of using, this is the back of the paper, and I'm kind of using it like a washi tape. And where's my adhesive spreader? Here it is. I've told you guys before about these also, these little silicone makeup brushes I use to spread my adhesive to the edges. I think that's more than I need. Set that over there. And I'm going to put that kind of in between over the lines here, so it's a bit on both dates. Now I'm going farther than I need to, and I know that that's going to stick out a ways, but that's okay. It'll make a little bit of a lump, but I can deal with it. Now, I could have measured this, but I wanted to show you real life. I mean, I don't always measure everything. I know none of you are probably shocked by that. And then I'm going to put another one down here on this line. So let me grab my adhesive. I put that too far out, so we're going to scrape some of that down here. There we go. Get that to stick. And I'm going to do the same thing, kind of half and half here. Ish. Perfection is overrated. You know that I feel that way. Everything now is really sticky to me because of the taking a, oh, that's a bummer. Let me see if I can lift, because this is, should be able to then make this side straight. Yeah, because this side's going to be underneath, so it doesn't really have to be perfect. Okay, now I can use this and hope that it is sticky enough. I'm going to turn it this way because I think, yep, that's what I'm supposed to do. It's going to start here. And and go all the way, almost all the way down. Okay. So now you can see I don't have it perfect, but I'm not going to try to pull this up again. And I'm okay. But I have a lot of sticky. So I think I've taught this before, but in case I didn't, it's all over my fingers, so it's going to truly make a big mess on my hands. So hopefully you guys can handle that. Move that out of the way. And I'm going to just take this and my little... hang on, I gotta find it. Thought I had a better one. I will use this one. A little brush. And I'm going to just brush some, that's baby powder. And I see it looks dirty, but you'll see later after I let this dry for a little bit, I will be able to come back in with my adhesive remover and take some of that off. And if I don't, I'll figure something out. But in the meantime, it is not as sticky. That piece actually felt still pretty sticky to me, honestly. All right. Hang on while I try and clean up my mess now that I've made it. And like I said, that's just baby powder. You can also use an embossing buddy and just tap the embossing buddy on it. I have done that as well. And, oh, I got a piece of sticky in there. Don't want that. All right. And then your page smells pretty because it smells like baby powder. And this is not, now this page is turning out much worse than it could have had I have not made a mistake. But hey, this is real life, right? Okay. So now I've got, these are 3 different sizes. So I'm going to take the bigger one. And again, I'm going to have those sticky strings that nobody likes that I've got to try to, I'm probably going to end up baby powdering this whole page. And I'm going to stick the flowers here. Oh, that's the big one. Come on, careful, careful, careful. Please come up nice for me. Please, please, please. This is real life, you guys. And you know, I haven't been doing a lot lately, and so that's okay. I'm going to cover that. So I think I'm kind of out of practice. So we're going to let that one be straight. And then the smaller ones will go on those DSP stripes. Honestly, you guys, I am making such a mess with this. I don't normally have this problem. I guess I'm just truly out of practice. It's a shame, right? Where have I been? So, losing my mind, but I'm slowly finding my way back. So, it's all good. I still can't seem to get motivated to be on a diet. How? I don't understand it. It's kind of crazy. I just don't get it. So, okay. So, kind of simple. I'm going to move this so I don't make any more messes with it. And try and take some of it off of my fingers. So, now I'm going to do the other side, and I want it to match. But this stripe is going to go here. Okay? I think that's what I was doing. Yep. You may find I just brushed off a little dog hair. My daughter's dog Winnie is now part of our little family, and he sheds these tiny little hairs. You almost don't even see them, but you find them in weird little places, like, you know, because he wants attention and he loves to be petted, and so he's short-haired, So your brain doesn't think about the fact that the fur is going to go places, but it does. I mean, like, duh, I know, but still. So you may occasionally see little tiny brown hairs. They're not mine, obviously, since my hair is quite white these days. Okay, let's see if I can go straight. Let me see. I think I'm going to cheat a little bit. Bend it back. Let me see. See if that worked. It did. It was close enough. It isn't perfect, but it's okay. Okay, then I took this piece of the paper and I kind of cut it to make a corner piece. Again, this is just because this was actually because I was waiting. I ordered a ton of what they call planner stickers. Not that I didn't have a lot. You guys saw that I did that. But Happy Planner had a sale where you could get 7 of their little books of stickers for only $29. And that was like, I know those books are sometimes between $15 and $20. So I went a little crazy. I have too many now. And as my friend Travis said, stop. Yeah, we know how we are because she's a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and we just... FOMO is real, people. All right, then I have more flowers to put on. But I made this. This is like a weekly tracker. And these are things that I want to track. My scripture study, my husband and I, when everything that was going on, this isn't going to make any sense. But we weren't doing praying together. We were praying, but not together. It was like the hardest time. Why? I don't know. I think both of us were just so, especially me, I will just blame it on me, just touchy with everything that was going on. So now we're back. So I want to mark, because sometimes it hasn't happened. Well, no, it did. It happened once where my discomfort level was so high that I was in bed before and forgot totally about doing prayer with him. So there's that. I'm keeping track of my blood pressure, which is totally under control, but I thought I would do that. I want to start making more homemade meals. So I want to track that. And taking walks and exercise, which I won't necessarily do on the same days. And honestly, this is for my eventuality. I'm not saying these things are going to happen every day, the meal planning, the walking, the exercise. I'm going to track my mood. I have happy, meh, and then sad. And then the temperature and whether it was sunny or rainy, because that truly makes a difference to my body. Now, when I printed this, I didn't realize that it was split. So they're not all like this, but some of them are split in half. So I'm going to set this one right here, the bottom box. And then I know that this is going to go here. So I am going to keep some of this box up, I think. Because I want to see, how far is this going? It's going about to there. So I'm going to line it up. Oops. And yeah, I was so mad when I realized I did this. Like, dang, I was doing so well. And then I'm boo-booed. Okay, so I don't want this to stick yet because I want this to go underneath. So we're going to do that. And then I'm going to take this. This was cut off of some piece somewhere. And I thought, oh, I could use that. I mean, why? I don't like to waste. In case y'all didn't know. What is this for? Oh, that's the leftover. Okay. I was like, I don't remember doing that. All right. So this is just other ways we can use our Stampin' Up! Products in other hobbies. Now, you are going to see me using stuff from the planners when I'm doing this. I'm not always going to use exclusively Stampin' Up! In fact, even on this one, I think there's a part where I don't. Okay, what does this go down to? Maybe I'll just see what I can do here. I'm going to stick it right. I'm going to stick it right on the line because I know I cover that line and it doesn't go over the black line. So there we go. And now I've got that peeking up under my habits. And I have 2 more flowers. One here and one there. Just to finish off and make it look similar to this, but not exact. And I could have made it exact. I had the stuff, but why waste, right? I mean, you wouldn't know by the fact that I buy things and hoard them, but I am really cheap. I like to save money, which makes my husband so very, very happy. I can't even tell you how happy that makes him, because he is cheap. I love you, honey. If you watch this, I'm sorry. But he knows it. He's frugal. I mean, thank goodness, because we would not be where we are financially if I was in charge. We all know it. Okay, I'm going to see if I can lift that a little bit to tuck this flower under here. Maybe, maybe not. Oh, maybe I need to trim it more. I always hate to trim stuff when I've got adhesive on it. You guys feel that way? It's like, now I got to clean my scissors. So, let me see if I can. Now, there. Good enough. So I've got that, right? And now you can see I've covered the dates. I've got a messy dates here. So let me grab my white out. And, wow, that looks weird. And I'm going to cover these up because I don't know that they'll show, but they might. Especially where I numbered with a pen. Before I knew what I was going to do, I got so excited to get all my stuff, and I was like, whoa! So, I recently ordered, this was on Amazon. It's by Rong Rong, I think that's how you pronounce it. And it's a time to date, and it's got like all kinds, I mean, these are funny. I think these are adorable. I actually use these, you'll see, in my May calendar. So it's like, you know, there's St. Patrick's month and Valentine's month, and look at these pumpkins, and oh, they're cute. I don't know if I'm going to use them all the time, but I definitely used them in May. And then it's got little holidays and different stuff. So I marked where I have been using it for May, so I wouldn't get confused. And my week starts on Monday, so I am going to grab this. Look what I have in my hand. Shocking! I have my take your pick tool. That's right. I've got it. How am I going to do these? I think I'm going to go ahead and put them over the flowers, because they've got the white background, so it shows up. And this is Monday. Hang on. 16, 17. It is the 18th. So this is Monday the 18th. And this background is actually slightly lavender. I'm going to trim that. So you got to get creative. Don't be afraid to mess with your stickers, you guys. If you use stickers, it's just like when you stamp and you cut things apart when you're stamping. It's the same idea. So I'm going to set that right there. Personally, I think these squares that these came on are a little bit big, in my opinion. I mean, these are teeny tiny numbers. There was no reason to make the square so big. But maybe it works with that company's brand of calendar. I don't know. See, I don't even like that. That doesn't even look right. But I'm going to leave it. It's okay. This is my first month using this planner. So I'm kind of seeing what works for me and what doesn't. Like, is this going to work for me? I don't know. We're going to see. But I'm trying it, because why not? And then I could have used these bigger numbers. Maybe I should have. Should have used the bigger numbers. I don't know why I grabbed the little ones. I don't know why. The bigger ones would have been better. And then here's Tuesday. I'm going to stick with what I was doing, though. Like them or not. Why didn't I use these bigger ones? I don't know, but I'm done with the month, so here we are. It is what it is now. And then Wednesday. I love crafting, as do most of you, right? Why would you be watching if you didn't? So why did I say most? All of you love crafting too. So to be able to take my planner to the next level is just awesome to me. It's awesome. And I think I said that the reason I switched to these, I need tweezers. I'm sorry. The reason I switched to these disc-bound planners is because I'm not always consistent. I know you're all like, what? I know you guys know, because I'm not always consistent here on my channel either, especially lately. Remember when I always did Tiny Tip Tuesday and Saturday Sip? I remember. I remember, you guys. Those days are, I don't want to say gone for good, because they're not. I may find my way back to a more healthy situation mentally. So maybe I'll get back to that. Okay, so we're going to move over here to Friday. These are not perfectly going to cover up my whiteout, but I'm okay with that. All right. I think these little ones were probably meant to go on the calendar page. But I think I used something else. I don't remember. But you guys will see it in a little bit, because I will be using it. And Sunday, it's going to go right here. Okay, I'm going to put this together and then flip through, because I see that for the next week, which I did do, see, look. So I will add those on too, because I didn't cover the days of the week with this one, but I can add in the numbers. This is not going to be perfect. So far, not even remotely. But then I can cover up what I hand wrote in the numbers. So I am actually going to cheat and just pick up this whole page and cut them all at one time. Okay, and hopefully I didn't mess that up too bad. Okay, so then I have 26, and I'll fill out the other page when I get to it. It's in my date book. 6, 27. My birthday, 28. Okay, all right, so I'll do the other dates in a little bit. So let me put these in my planner, and then I'll flip through and show you what I have been doing. This is why I like. How many of you guys used this kind of a book? I know you can scrapbook with this too. So And if you didn't know that you could do that, you can get this giant punch from Happy Planner that will punch a whole page. So you could do 12 by 12. Now it's not going to do page protectors, but you could maybe light laminate all your pages when you're done and put them together and then put them on these rings. And these rings come in a bunch of sizes. I think these are maybe 1 inch, maybe 1.25 inches, but I know they go up to 2 or 2.5. So you could make a pretty big book. So, okay, let me show you. I don't remember how much of this I've showed you guys. So, did I do anything in the very front? I don't think so. So this is my planner. And I didn't put my name on it. I don't know that I will. Hello, I know it's mine. And then it has all this other stuff, which I just saw recently somebody putting in like pictures of, like, you know, you see online and they do those things, those like poster things for, I don't know. I'm going to say Tai Chi walking, but that's not it. But I've been seeing so many commercials for that, Tai Chi walking. Anyway, they took a screenshot and then put those kind of things in here so that they would have them handy, because they aren't using, I'm not using these. So anyway, so this was April. This is all Stampin' Up. All of it. Except I think this balloon was a sticker and this was a sticker. But all the rest was in there. And look, I just got my planner. We're here. We're Saturday. Here. We are here. I got it there. And I have 20-something books. I'll drop a picture after this video, and you guys will see it. It's like scary. Okay, so that's April, and I didn't do, because I got it so late, I didn't do any daily pages, but this is what they call, now I'm telling you guys this as if you've never done any of these planners. You guys might be going like, duh, Carrie. To me, this is all new. So it's all like super exciting. I'm having so much fun, you guys. Don't you love when you come up with a new, your brain grabs a new craft project? I'm so excited. These are all stickers that came with my planner, or I bought this Bible journaling, like how to do Bible journaling. It showed you all the pretty pictures and everything. It came with them. I think that's where the alphabets came from. But this is what they call a currently page, where I've put stuff that's important to me. Mega Meet. So I'll see y'all next Friday. So less than a week away. Woohoo! I'll be wandering and shopping. Those of you who have my cell phone can text me and we can meet up. I would say you could message me here. You can try it. Send me a DM. But it's really noisy in there, so I don't know that I'm going to hear either one. But I'll check my phone periodically and see if anybody wants to meet up. I'm planning to be there before we're allowed in. It opens for people who have pre-registered. They get in, I think, at 9. The rest of us get in at 10, and on Friday it goes until 6. But you can buy your tickets at like 8:15, something like that. And there are still classes available. Here I am promoting. But you guys all know I did Mega Meet for I don't even know how many years. So many years. And then I stopped doing it. I think last year was my first year that I didn't do it. Thank goodness, with everything that happened. Because it's always in May. And then it was July that I had my heart surgery and my daughter Brittany died. So it was a good time for me to stop. I knew I was unhealthy. I just didn't know how unhealthy. Okay, so anyway, what you're supposed to do with this page is, I guess you can do anything you want, but I put my priorities, which are going to Mega Meet, talking to my therapist, seeing my regular doctor, my birthday, my father-in-law's birthday, and my granddaughter's birthday are all in May. Important things, going to my cousin Jim's memorial. He passed away a few months ago. And then down here we've got currently, and I think this is a really cool idea because you can kind of use it like scrapbooky. So I'm going to write in what I've been watching, what I cooked, what I'm reading. I have a blank space, so reading would go here. I'd like to think it would go here, but we'll see. And then praying for different members of my family. And then favorites, whatever was my favorites for the month. Obviously, my birthday is there. And then I sometimes I date when I did it. this was my first currently spread. That's what they call this. So I definitely wanted to date that. And then this is what I added in for May on the back of this page. This was some blank dot paper that I ordered from Amazon, and I tried to replicate the these pages with the where the lines would go, and this one's pretty good, but it's not right. And it was like crazy, and I thought, this isn't worth it. I could have just drawn those lines better. So I used it up. This is my page marker. Obviously, here's today when I'm doing this. I'm picking up pieces of adhesive, you guys. It's not like bugs or boogers. It's adhesive. Anyway, so these are those 2 days. I didn't do a whole lot of decorating, just a little bit there. And then I went into my May calendar. So see, I was telling you about how cute are these. These are so stinking cute. So, and I didn't have them on there for the longest time. I just had everything else that's on here. And I thought, man, this is so boring. And then I put those on and went, yes. And this is a Happy Taco Tuesday I had to put on there for Cinco de Mayo. I had to. My birthday gets a big sticker. My father-in-law gets a little sticker. And my granddaughter, because we don't see her very much. We're not real close. She's my stepson who passed away a few years ago. She's his daughter, and long story. Anyway, so here's Mega Meat. Didn't do a whole lot for that either. Okay, here is next week. This is where I got to have fun. I went a little bit crazy. I used Stampin' Up. I used some stickers from my sticker sheet. This I printed off onto sticker paper. It says, in case you forgot, it's Taco Tuesday. So I already informed my family we're going to have tacos, whether I have the ability to cook them or we go to Taco Bell. I mean, seriously, I don't care. But we're having tacos on Tuesday. Anyway, so this is DSP. And then I just took the matching Stampin' Up marker and made a line down just to differentiate it. I just felt like it. And then I just added in a few little things. My tracker is here. So, so this obviously is from Mega Meat. This is a Stampin' Up stamp. Now, I think I said this before. I'm not sure. I actually tore out a page. I tore out my May monthly and made a new one. This page, because it was pretty, but everything bled through. Everything. So I have found that, like with this, if I want to do Stampin' Up in my book, so I did that for this and for let me see if I can get it open. For this, I stamped it on sticker paper. It's like label paper. It's like the big, I thought it was a full sheet, but apparently it's 2 half sheets, which is why my tracker was split. But I printed them, stamped them on there, and then I just fussy cut them out. These actually had dies, so I think I might have die cut them out. Okay, so here's that page. Isn't it cute? I think it's really cute. And then I started going, oh, I really like this paper. But you'll see when we get to the last week of the month is the one I did first. And I didn't have anything, and I didn't think about grabbing this paper. Why? Don't ask me. I'm just getting my brain to start thinking creatively. So, and it is getting better, which is nice. Because honestly, you guys, I had a hard time being creative. I would come down here to my craft room, and I would just stare at stuff. I would just stare at it like, oh, isn't this cute? Oh, I really like it. I bought some stuff to work on over the last year, and it has now retired. I don't care. I'm using it. You guys are going to see it. But anyway, so yeah. So I'm getting back to being a normal human. So here I carried that paper and some little pieces of die cut. I did this one a little simpler because I don't know yet what I'm going to do with this book. Part of me wants to use it also for my prayer journal, like when I'm praying for people, even though I have a spot in my currently page for that. I might want to, like, I know today my friend called and asked me to pray for a friend of hers, her friend's brother, who is having double lung replacement. Can you imagine? Oh, my heart. So obviously I've already prayed for him, but that might be something I might put on that day, like pray for Travis's friend's brother. You know, she gave me his name, but I don't want to put that out here because that's just doesn't seem right. So anyway, so I will go in and I will fill these out. So when you see these pages, you're not going to see what they look like because there might be some really personal stuff that I put in there that I don't necessarily want to share. We'll see. You know me, I'm pretty open. But anyway, so there's that page. And then here's the page you guys just saw me make. And then here's the first spread. Again, I went a little crazy. The first page and this page were the ones where I was like, oh, I gotta have to do this, I gotta do that, I gotta do that. I do like it. I like it filled. I think it's fun. But because this is my first month, I want to see how it goes. I don't really know how it's going to go. And then I've got to put those other stickers in. And then for some reason, this book, at the end of every month, here's August, it's in front of August. I don't understand that. So I don't know what I'm going to do about that when this book is done, because I love the tabs, but all the tabs have the month on it. So it's like you got to buy new tabs every month. Well, so I don't know what I'm going to do about that. I don't know. I'll probably make my own tabs, and I've already figured out how to make my own calendar pages and stuff. So we'll see, but that's a year away. So we've got time. Anyway, so that is, like I said, you can see I stuck some of that, just a very little bit in here because I had done these other pages. And I wanted to tie in the fact that I was using kind of the similar stuff. I thought that would be really cool. But now I've decided I don't care if, you know, this week is bright primary colors and next week is vintage. I don't care. It's going to be whatever mood floats my boat. So anyway, I just wanted you guys to see that. And I'm going to turn to close out the page that is all Stampin' Up. This was my April layout. So anyway, so you're going to be seeing me doing a lot of different things here, like I said. So I hope you enjoyed this video. It's something different to do with our Stampin' Up supplies, right? Again, my name is Carrie Beglow. I am your Stampin' Up demonstrator from Farmington Hills, Michigan. My Stampin' Up website, memoryinkers.com. And this video went way longer than I expected. Have a blessed day. Bye.